Если позволите, я надеюсь, что это будет самым правильным ответом на ваш вопрос. Я даже обсуждать такой возможности.
Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday declined to engage in speculation over whether Israel or the United States might attempt to kill Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. His comments came as U.S. President Donald Trump kept the world on edge, offering no clear indication on whether the U.S. would officially join Israel's ongoing airstrikes on Iranian missile and nuclear facilities. Asked by news agency Reuters if he agreed with Israeli calls for regime change in Tehran, Putin avoided a direct response.
As you know, Russia and me personally, I am in contact with the Prime Minister of Israel as well as with President Trump. You always need to look at whether the goal is achieved or not when starting something. We see that today in Iran, with all the complexity of the internal political processes taking place there. We are aware of this, and I think there is no point in going deeper. But nevertheless, there is a consolidation of society around the country's political leadership. In this context, it seems to me that it would be right for everyone to look for ways to end hostilities and find ways for all parties to this conflict to come to an agreement with each other in order to ensure both Iran's interests, on the one hand, for its nuclear activities, including peaceful nuclear activities, of course, I mean peaceful nuclear energy and the peaceful atom in other areas, as well as to ensure the interests of Israel from the point of view of the unconditional security of the Jewish state. This is a delicate issue, and of course, you need to be very careful here. But in my opinion, in general, such a solution can be found.
Но, на мой взгляд, в целом такое решение может быть найдено.
We have signed the contract of the construction of 2 more blocks of Bushehr nuclear power plant. The works go on, and our specialists are on site. It is about more than 200 people, and we agreed with the Israeli government that it will ensure their safety. We could continue our joint work with Iran because we have good relations in this field of cooperation. But I will not go into detail. There are a lot. And we discussed it with the Israeli side as well, with the US side. And we sent some certain signals to our Iranian friends. It is possible to ensure Iran's interests in the field of peaceful nuclear energy, and at the same time, Israel's concerns regarding its security could be removed. In my opinion, such options exist. I repeat, we have outlined them to our partners from the US, Israel, and Iran. But we are not imposing anything on anyone. We are simply talking about how we see a possible way out of the situation. But the decision, of course, is up to the political leadership of all these countries. First of all, Iran and Israel.